Hello and welcome back to Carlyle times 2. I am Carlyle, the first one, the big one, and we are continuing our series on Bloons BTD6 and hitting up the chimps maps, teaching you how to beat the chimps maps, starting with, again, the beginner or basic maps. So today we're going to go ahead and roll with middle of the road. So here we go. All right, so let's take a look at our map. Kind of an interesting one. You've got an entry-exit point, and probably want to try to place down monkey towers where they can hit both at the same time. So let's see what we'll do. Let's use Sauda. Go ahead and put her there. Go ahead and start it. Go ahead and put it on auto start. So this is an interesting one because this one actually provides an opportunity to drop a water type tower. We'll go ahead and now put down a Tack Shooter. We're going to bring this up to a 220 for right now. It's certainly an interesting map. Okay, so here we go. So a lot is getting passed. So definitely want to make sure we get this tack up pretty quick. Okay, so we're coming up and we'll have a, there we go, super range. That should help slow things down a little. And we'll get to even faster shooting right now in just a moment. They are liking to sneak out, my goodness. There we go. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to roll over to our ninja. And our ninja is going to give us a little room to pick up some extra balloons here. There we go. Give us a little extra range here. All right, so we're going to get there in just a moment. Actually, I'm going to put it right behind Sauda, and there we go. So now we're going to work this up to, let's go with a 201 for just a moment. I'm not sure if we're going to need to put the Alchemist down sooner than later. Things seem to be trying to jump around there a little. Okay. All right, there's a 2. I think we can go ahead and do a 301 now. And take just a second to get up there. Almost, yeah, and there we go. So now let's work towards our Alchemist. Let's put an Alchemist down. We're going to put it right beside Sauda. There we go. Set it right here. It's got a good range. Okay, we're going to work towards a 320. There we go. Next, we'll have Persisting Potions. And finally, Berserker Brew. There we go. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go back to our ninja, and we are going to bring our ninja up to a 401. So probably around the end of level, or around 35, we should be there. Almost. There we go. And Yahtzee. All right, and finally, we're going to work towards our 420 Alchemist. And we should hit that roughly in the latter part of 38. And once we get to 38, we'll go ahead and take it off auto start. There we go. I'm going to take it off auto start now. And we should get there in just a moment. There we go. Now we're going to go back to our Tack Shooter and bring it up to a 320. All right, level 39, we're just going to save up. All right, now for level 40, as you know, as soon as this big balloon comes through, as soon as you see it, you're going to want to use Sauda's Ability. So as soon as you see it, and boom, there we go. Now, there we go. Okay, so now we're going to take it off auto start, and we're going to work up to a 420 on our Tack Shooter, and we'll be finished with that one. There we go. And now, let's see, maybe what we'll do now is go ahead and put a spike factory. Let's put a spike factory right here. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to work towards a 402. So let's do the 2 bottom first, put it on smart. Jump back up to the top. We'll get to, there we go, a spiked balls. We'll hold off on taking it to 4, so we'll leave it at a 302 right now. And now the next thing we're going to want to do is start working on our monkey villages. So let's go ahead and, it's an interesting map here. So let's do one here. Okay, let's do a top, bottom, bottom. And then we're going to do one more. There we go, fit it in there. We'll do a middle, bottom, bottom. Okay, we'll come back to those in a bit. But for right now, what we're going to do is we're going to take and we're going to put a HeliPilot right about here so we can enjoy the benefit. So we'll do a 2, 0, and then work up to a 203. There we go, pretty quick. And then we're also going to work up to a 204 here quickly. Get to the Comanche defense. Got about 4,000 more to go. We're getting there. Okay, closing in. There we go. So here we're at round 55, Comanche defense. Now what we're going to do is we're going to shift back over to our monkey villages really quick. We're going to get our radar scanner. So a 022 on this one. And we'll do jungle drums here. And have a 202 for right now. There we go. All right, now we're going to sit back and wait for our Comanche commander. And as you see, it's a 34,000 investment, so we have a little ways to go. Around 58 right now. So sit back and enjoy. Now, ultimately, what we're going to do, obviously, we're going to take this one up to a 205. On both of our villages, we're going to take this to a 302. This will be a 032. And, of course, this will be a 402. So those are going to be our primary drivers right now. And a little later, we're going to drop down a wizard and eventually bring that up to the Prince of Darkness, which is a 0-5 tower. But for right now, our biggest focus is on our Comanches and get it to a Comanche commander. And then everything else just kind of falls in place from that point. One of the things that's nice about the Prince of Darkness is actually a very, very low cost when it comes to the different monkey towers to get a 5 tower. And it has a lot of impact and can really do a lot to stop a lot of what's going to be on the screen, which is tremendously helpful when you couple it with other things. And as you're watching, if you have something that you like to use instead of the Prince of Darkness, please leave a comment and let us know. Other ones that I see people do from time to time on these maps might be bringing up a Tack Shooter all the way to Inferno Ring, which is incredibly powerful, especially when it is coupled with the Spike Factory, a 402. Some people like the Druids, and they'll take it up and run a mid-path, maybe like a 1-5 and 0. Only downside with the 1-5-0 is that you do not get the benefit of the extra coins that you would on any other map, because Chimps obviously doesn't permit that. Okay, so we're about 10,000 away, around 71, generating pretty quick. And again, you may find that you like a different order. Some people might like to go ahead and bring that Spike Factory up, but I believe that this actually works pretty well on most of the basic or beginner maps. Getting your HeliPilot up to the 205, because it really does handle a lot of things. It's really quick. It pushes, has the Moab shove. So it's a pretty solid monkey tower on these types of maps. All right, so we're going into round 74. In about another round, maybe 2 rounds, we should get our Comanche commander. Here we go, 34. And to give you an idea, again, we haven't, except for round 40, we haven't had to use Sauda's abilities. So putting that into perspective, it's a pretty solid map. Okay, here we go. We're around 76, and there we go. So now we just upgraded to a 205. So let's go ahead now, and you know what? Let's go ahead and throw our wizard down. And here's why. It's easy to get it up sooner and use it sooner. So let's go ahead and work towards a 0, 2, and let's see if we can get to a 4 right now. So at least get to a 0, 2, 4 before we hit level 80. Almost there, and perfect. Okay, so we kind of sit back now and decide what we want to do. We can go ahead and generate. We are at around 78, now it's 79 now. And so we have a couple different choices. Again, the ones we're going to be bringing up, we're going to bring our Spike Factory up 1 more. We are going to bring both of our towers up 1 more. And we are going to be bringing our wizard up 1 more as well to get that 0-5 Prince of Darkness. So again, we're generating here. Again, whatever path you decide to choose, really, I think you can kind of work any of them. I probably would switch between, if I was going to alternate anything, it would just be between the Spike Factory and the wizard. I would hold off on, if anything else, taking up or going to your Monkey Intelligence Bureau till around level 90 or 91. I wouldn't really go too far past that. But it looks like we'll go ahead and just get our Prince of Darkness here. We're about 7,000 and change, I think, or 8,000 away from that. And again, we're at around 83. So we're moving pretty quick. Okay, so we got about 5,000 left, 4,000. All right, and here we go. So we have our Prince of Darkness now at around 84. All right, so now it's really about preference. I am going to go ahead and take our Spike Factory up to that 402 on this run. And then I will move to the Monkey Intelligence Bureau from that point. Okay, we're almost there. Okay, so around 89 we should finish this. Here we go. And now we upgrade to the 402. Next, I'm going to do the Monkey Intelligence Bureau, which is about 6,800. We'll get there pretty quick. And again, as you see, I mean, this just kind of works right through it. Nothing is cruising very far. And it's a really, really solid setup. You see me use this a lot on my beginner maps because it is truly a solid offensive, defensive structure. Okay, so now we have that. Let's go ahead and bring it up one. So now we have it at a 032. Let's go ahead and bring our other up to a 302. That's as far as we need to go. Okay, so now, I mean, really at this point, we don't have to do a whole lot more. As you know, I always like to do a little extra. Let's go ahead and put in a Spike Factory down here. We'll follow a middle path. We'll do a 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Let's get the, we'll go ahead and do the 2, get a smart. We're going to work towards a 042. So we have that spike storm in case we need it later. Almost there. And there we go. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is just let it generate a little. Because as you see right now, nothing is really getting too far. And what I'll do is just, I'll probably try to put down about 3 or 4 of the cannons here, our bomb shooters, and get those up to the Moab Assassin so that we can, just have a little extra ammo for level 100 or round 100. Go ahead and take it off of auto start here. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll place down the first one here. And we'll go ahead and take it up to a Moab Assassin. Move it to strong, bigger, and heavy bombs. Okay, we'll go a second one here. Let it save up some money. There we go. We're going to go ahead and put this one right here. Do the same thing, put on strong, bigger, heavy, 1, 2, 3, and Moab Assassin. We don't have quite enough yet for another one, but we'll go ahead and set in place another strong, go bigger, heavy, and then start pushing there. So we'll save up some money on 97. I think 97 will give us one more. Let's see. Or maybe by 98. I think we should probably get 2 more. Okay, so now we can take it to a 2-3. So we need about 2,000 and change to be able to get one more there. I think this level will actually provide us with that and at least one other. Yeah, there we go for the first. Can we get about 8,000 here? Oh, we might. Yeah, I think we're going to be fine. So let's go ahead and drop this other one. Let's put another one. Put one right here just for fun. Okay, take it all the way up. Moab Assassin. And one more round. 99. Not going to have much happening here. And let's go ahead and rock and roll. Now, one of the things we have 4 Moab Assassins. And so what you're going to want to do as soon as the balloon starts coming out here, go ahead and fire off 4. That way we could try to fire off as many as possible so they can recharge. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, didn't get the last one. There we go. So as soon as they, reappear here and those abilities are recharged, let's fire them off again. 1, 2, 3, oh, and 4. There we go. Look, and it's already almost over. And are they going to make it halfway? I don't know if they're going to make it halfway. We hit fire them off again, and it is done. So again, another victory, Sauda and crew. So, if you use something else instead of the, Comanche Commander or the Prince of Darkness, please let me know. Give us notes in the comments. Otherwise, if you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe and turn on that notification bell, leave comments, and until next time, be safe and peace out.